Hi, it's Scola. I've got a new obsession that stemmed off of Diggy Simmons. That was a little clip of me singing to Mindless Behavior. I am a complete and utter fangirl, and I can't help myself. So I will tell you a few embarrassing stories, and in between them and randomly I will play little clips of me singing along to their song to make me feel better about my embarrassing stories. So here we go. So back in April, I was at work experience at a TV production company, and if you've ever been like near the seaside, it is basically like a house converted into like a business building, and it was quite tall and thin and quite rickety, quite old type thing, and like on every other floor there were girls' toilets, and then on the rest of the floors were boys' toilets. On the floor there was boys' toilets. So one day I asked if I could go to the toilet. I sort of already knew where the toilets were, but I just wanted to ask to be polite, I guess. And she told me that to go to the next floor down. For some reason, I decided to go on my floor to the toilet, and I could see the little man with the trousers. I don't know, maybe I wanted to rebel because I was wearing trousers and be like, bitch, don't be so sexist, we can wear trousers too. But anyway, I was like standing at the door stuttering like, should I go in? No, Scola, just go downstairs. And I was about to turn to go downstairs when someone opens the door, and I was like, and then he held the door open for me, and I was like, well, he's holding the door open for me, I can't just walk away. So then I ended up going in and using the toilet, but it made it worse because he was kind of attractive, and I was like, oh damn, what did I just do? When you're walking next to somebody and then you accidentally brush their hand, that is the most awkward thing. I still can't figure out if it's more awkward and embarrassing if it's someone you don't know or someone you do know. So if it's someone you do know, then they'll end up thinking, oh my gosh, she was trying to hold my hand, and then it'll be awkward to be friends with them. Or if it was a stranger, they'd be like, oh my god, that random stranger tried to hold my hand. I still can't figure out which one's more embarrassing, but yes, that's quite embarrassing. I don't have like a particular story about it, but it just happens a lot to me. I don't know, I just need to put my hands in my pockets or something, clearly. Okay, now I have a proper story. This one's pretty embarrassing, and I don't know why I'm telling you guys, but I'm going to tell you. So I used to really not like using the toilets at school, so when I was coming home I was bursting for the toilet, and my sister was on the phone with my mom, and my mom wanted to speak to me because she was at work, and I knew when she got home I wouldn't get to see her because I'd already be asleep, and I was bursting. And then I asked my sister to get off my belt while I was on the phone to her. So then I was like, oh my god, and she couldn't get the belt off, and I was still speaking to my mom, and then I said bye to my mom, and then we're trying to get this belt off, and it was like a SpongeBob belt. It was like the best belt in the world to me at the time, and it was awesome, but the mechanism was like really weird. I've never seen that mechanism on any other belt, and we couldn't get this belt off, and we were trying to get it off, and then we realized we wouldn't be able to get this belt off anytime soon, and I just couldn't do it anymore. Guys, I lost the strength, I lost the power, I couldn't do it anymore. I lost everything and just relaxed, and I peed myself. I peed myself, and I was 11 at the time. I'm 15 now, and I was 11 then, and I peed myself. It was a relief and kind of weird. I don't know if anyone else has ever peed themselves when they were like a normal age, like 11. But yeah, I have, and It was pretty funny though. I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing the whole way through it. I was just like, lol, I'm peeing myself. I can't believe it. I'm lolling. And yeah. It's only embarrassing now that I've told the whole world. It wasn't embarrassing because only my sister knew, but I felt like I needed to get it out there. I don't really care. So yes, that is my embarrassing story. Have you ever peed yourself? Tell me. I mean, I'm not the only one, right? I was 11, so it's gay, right? Because I was quite young. I wasn't even a teenager yet. I didn't know. So, does that make it okay? So yes, those are all the embarrassing stories I have for now. I'm pretty sure I have way more, but I guess I've blocked them out of my memory because I don't want to remember that sort of thing. So if I remember any, I'll be sure to tell you about it. I'll be sure to tell you guys about it. So leave down there your embarrassing stories, and I shall see you next time for new stuff. Woohoo! She told me all of hers when we get off the phone. She said, no, you